Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are explaining the past perfect continuous. Let's start. What is the use of past perfect continuous? We use the past perfect continuous to talk about an action that happened before another action in the past. We don't want to emphasize how long it lasted. We use the past perfect continuous for the action that happened first and the past simple for the action that happened second. For example, she had been working for hours before she took her first break. Look at this sentence. She had been working, that action happened first. She had been working for hours. So we emphasize how long this action lasted. It lasted 4 hours. So we emphasize on the duration of the action. That action lasted 4 hours. So we put the first action in past perfect continuous. She had been working for hours. Before she took her first break, she took her first break. This is the second action, and we put it in past simple. We use the past perfect continuous for an action that finished before a particular time in the past and had a result that we could see. Again, the second use of past perfect continuous. We use it for an action that finished before a particular time in the past and had a result that we could see. For example, the little girl had been crying and her eyes were red. Again, the little girl had been crying. This is the action that is lasted for some time in the past and had a result. What is it? Her eyes were red. What is the form of past perfect continuous? We form the past perfect continuous with had plus been plus a verb with ing ending. For example, we had been working all day and we were very tired. We had been working. This action in past perfect continuous. Had plus been plus the verb work with ing ending. So we form the past perfect continuous with had plus been plus a verb with ing ending. Again, for example, we had been working all day and we were very tired. We had been working. This action in past perfect continuous. What is the negative of past perfect continuous? In negative sentence, we put not after had. The short form is hadn't. So had not is the long form and hadn't is the short form. For example, I hadn't been feeling very well for a long time. Hadn't been feeling is the form of past perfect continuous in negative. What are the questions of past perfect continuous? We put had at the beginning of the sentence. So, to form the question of past perfect continuous, we put had at the beginning of the sentence. Look at this example. Have they been walking for long before they got lost? This is the form of past perfect continuous. We start with had plus subject they plus been plus the verb walk with ing ending. So if you wanted to form the past perfect continuous in the form of question, we start with had and we put the subject and we put been plus a verb plus ing. This is a form of question. We start with had plus subject plus been plus a verb plus ing. So this example is had they been walking for long before they got lost. This is the form of past perfect continuous. What are the time expressions of the past perfect continuous? We often use the past perfect continuous with these time words and phrases. For, since, until, all day or week or evening. How long? Now we are going to answer some exercises together to test your understanding. Complete, use the past perfect continuous. Number one, he wasn't feeling well because he takes his medicine. Use not take. Use not take means that we will put the sentence in negative. So we will use the past perfect continuous in negative. So the answer is hadn't been taking. He wasn't feeling well because he hadn't been taking his medicine. Number two, how long is Bess there when she lost her job? Use she and work. This is the form of past perfect continuous. We start with the word question, how long? So that means that we will put she and work in the form of question in past perfect continuous. So the answer is had she been working? We start with had plus the subject she and we would been plus the verb work with ing ending. Number three, we spaced for a long time when the car broke down. Use not drive. Use not drive means that we will use the past perfect continuous in negative. So the answer is hadn't been driving. Number four, Adil's eyes were sore because he plays computer games for hours. Use play. So we will put the verb play in the past perfect continuous. So the answer is he had been playing. Adil's eyes were sore because he had been playing computer games for hours. We put the verb play in past perfect continuous. In past perfect continuous. Had been playing. Number five, why was John tired? What space use he and do? So we have question because we have question mark. So that means that we put he and do in the form of past perfect continuous. So the answer is had he been doing. So we start with had plus the subject he and been plus the verb do with ing ending. Had he been doing. Number 6, the roads were blocked because it is based all night. Use snow. So we put snow in the form of past perfect continuous. So it had been snowing. We put snow in past perfect continuous. So the answer is the roads were blocked because it had been snowing all night. We put snow in past perfect continuous. We have finished. If you understood the lesson, please don't forget to make like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for your listening and goodbye. Bye bye.